Hello everyone, my name is Rajesh Kumar and I'm your DevOps SRE DevSecOps coach. I have close to 18 plus years of experience working in multiple MNCs around the globe and having in-depth knowledge of DevOps, SRE and DevSecOps. So I would like to introduce you one certification program in a DevOps, and that is we call it DevOps Certified Professional. Now this is a 2 months of program, 25 tools of DevOps you will learn, and apart from that you will also get the access to the LMS, lifetime access to the videos portal. It's a certification program, and you will have 25 assignments and 2 projects along with it. It's a completely weekend program, so here you have classes on Saturday and Sunday. So as part of this course, you will learn multiple things. Here you see that you will learn Linux, AWS, Docker, Jira, Confluence, Python, Git with GitHub, SonarQube, Maven, Gradle, Packer, Artifactory, Selenium, JMeter, Ansible, Kubernetes, Helm, Terraform, Jenkins, Datadog, Splunk, and Neuralink. Now, how do we, apply for this? So how can you reach out to us? So you have a WhatsApp number and email ID. So please reach out to us, and we'll help you to onboard this program. Apart from this DevOps certified professional programs, we are offering other certifications as well in a DevSecOps, SRE, and one of the very comprehensive programs which we have is in Master in DevOps Engineering. Yeah, so feel free to get in touch with us and then enroll for it. Thank you. So now, after understanding the observability, we need to understand the Datadog because that's our agenda. So what is Datadog? So guys, earlier Datadog was a monitoring service. Monitoring service. Now monitoring you know very well, I'm assuming. But what is service? All of you? What is service? Any idea what is service? All of you?
It's kind of group of coding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, specific functionality.
Mm. Service means web service. That means you have a website, and that website providing a service, and the service for monitoring. So that is a service. So what you understood from this? That means if you ask me, Rajesh, I'm going to set up a Datadog server. So I will say it's not possible. Why? Because of service. It's a cloud platform. It's a hosted one. I mean, um, it's a place which is a service on internet which you consume it to monitor your infrastructure. So you can't set up a Datadog server. Make sense, all of you? So yeah, it's a cloud based monitoring service, and from last few years they have transformed into observability. It's a software as a service. That means you don't have to take care of it infrastructure, runtime, and everything, database and everything. Who will take care of it? Datadog will take care of it. You just have to consume it. So it's just saving your time. Are we
So,
okay with that, all of you?
Rajesh, I have one question. So you are saying there is no server kind of, right?
Yes, that's correct. Because it's a SaaS based software, just like a Gmail, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gmail, Facebook, LinkedIn is like that Datadog
We
software as a
cannot
service.
implement as a on-prem.
Nope, you cannot do that.
Okay.
Understood, all of you?
Yes.
Yeah, so they have transformed into observability platform from last few years. It was founded by Olivier Pommel and Alexis in 2010, and it's one of the fastest growing monitoring solution, observability solutions around the globe. And so we are having a training for it also. Okay,
Uh, I have another question.
yeah.
So suppose um, so if suppose I'm working on AWS, for example, so they
Hmm.
have their own monitoring tool, right? So
CloudWatch.
why, yeah, CloudWatch, yeah. So why somebody the client will go for Datadog in, I mean, because it's paid service, it will be paid service, right? And why the client will want their logs to be diverted to the Datadog?
So AWS, if you compare with the Datadog, AWS only monitor the services which is on AWS. Datadog can monitor the services irrespective of cloud. I mean, which cloud? Any all cloud, a private cloud,
Yeah,
public cloud.
the client does not want their data or their monitors, their logs and everything to be diverted, transferred to the Datadog.
Correct.
They don't want to do that. So they want. So why
Then in
client?
that case, let me
Yeah.
put it in this way. Uh, First of all, do you have a private cloud? In that
Uh,
case, I'm just giving you scenario. You have a private cloud. That means everything you have inside your premises. Okay. And then after that, the logs monitoring infrastructure also we have within a premises. That makes sense. But let's say if you have the infrastructure on AWS, Azure, or Google Cloud, anyways, your infrastructure is on cloud. So having the monitoring service on cloud also, it's not. I would not hesitate for that until the sufficient security is available. So Datadog is a cloud-based service, and they will store all the resources at a cloud, and then accordingly it will be secured as long as you are securing your Datadog credentials and all, and then things like that. So again, it depends on the organizations who wants to migrate to cloud-based monitoring solution, or the one which you can manage it offline in your premises. So it's case to case basis. We have a
okay.
client for both the scenarios.
Okay.
Okay, so now why Datadog? Now I'll not give you the too many jargons for it. Why we are using Datadog? Simple. Datadog is providing a functionality. Now we'll ask what functionality. I'll discuss that. So they are providing a functionality what you need it today in your project. But not only we need that functionality, but also this functionality they provide in easy to use manner compared to others. Okay, let me tell you, there's so many vendors we have in this domain. So many software is being, we have Splunk, New Relic, App Dynamics, Dynatrace, and so many solution has been there. But Datadog comparatively is easy to use manner. Okay, now if you try to develop something similar functionality, what you need it in easy to use manner, then if you try to build it your own, then basically it's a difficult to build and maintain. That means your priority is to up and running your software, test your software, make it work on the software which you are providing for your company, not to build a monitoring solution. So there is a multiple open source solutions also, but if you use it to build each and every component, is very difficult to build it and maintain it. So now what functionality they provide? So Datadog provide the functionality, some of the functionality like agent. Now, yes, everyone have an agent if you look at this. So this agent, the one which we have, which help you to gather the system metrics and integrate with the key software you use it. Provide a standard interface to which our application can send custom metrics also. So you have an agent functionality. Now, one of the very powerful things which I see in the Datadog is integration. So Datadog provide 600 plus integrations for collecting the data using agent and so on. Now the question is, what is integration? Anyone have idea about it? What is integration?
Yeah, it's a communication between the existing services that you are
Yeah.
providing.
So simple way, if I put it up, see, agent will collect the data, default like a CPU, RAM, network, storage, and some processes and all. But it will not collect the data because of Apache, Tomcat, Java, MySQL, MS SQL, Oracle, this, that, and all. Because agent will by default will not have a knowledge which software you are running and which software you are not running. So what to do? So that is where we have to inform that agent, hey agent, gather this Apache data also, Tomcat data also, Docker also, Kubernetes also, Postgres also, MySQL, and that's in Datadog. We call it integration. Okay. So we have a 600 plus integration. That means 600 different sources. You can collect the data using agent and feed into the stored at a Datadog website. You have a functionality which is like event management also. Through the integration, Datadog generates a consolidated event stream that can filter and search the as needed. It is having dashboard functionality, alerting functionality also, and very powerful dashboard and alerting functionality. Coincidentally, these are the functionality which provided by Datadog. You need the same one actually. You need the agent which can help you to gather the data from the different sources. Okay. You
Rajesh,
need,
I have one question.
yeah.
So the integration you said, right? Uh, we have some appliance, right? So without the agent, can be able to monitor the appliance.
Appliance means what?
Data power
Networking,
is one of the application, right?
networking
It's a
appliance.
no. Data power is one of the appliance.
I have no idea about
Okay,
this.
we will not be able to do any agent installation or anything.
Can you describe this, the nature of talk or appliance you're talking about?
I just want to check what is the data power.
Okay, so then first you find out what is the data power, then you can ask. But let me put it in this way. Appliance means some devices, and some devices means some software is installed already in that devices. And if there's a software, that means anyone else from outside can connect to that software to gather the mattress. And in this case, there will be one integrations. If it is not developed, we can develop also, which will fetch the matrices from the software, and software will ask hardware. That is how it is. So this way you can set up a integrations. Okay, understood? Hello.
Okay, but to collect the metrics, right? Do we need to install the Datadog agent on that appliance?
No, not needed. That's what I
Okay,
was talking to you. I'll put it in a
okay,
more simpler way. See, you need to understand the architecture for this. I have no idea which tool you're talking about, but I'm talking about in generic way. Any this is the hardware, some
hmm,
hardware. Okay, let's say mobile phone or something, some network appliances, some
okay,
IoT appliances, right? So it has some software. Without a software, it will not work. Correct?
yes,
Now, if it is a software, that means software is talking to hardware. So this software must be exposing some metrics, some endpoint where the metrics will be there. That
hmm,
software must be doing it. We need to talk to agent. This is the agent installed somewhere else, and you need to talk to this agent endpoint and gather the metrics. So fundamentally, you can do that. This agent you can run in the other hardware, other server.
okay, remote.
Yeah, telemetro,
Hmm.
collecting the metrics from the remote locations. Make sense?
Okay,
Yeah.
Uh, in the sense, like agent can be run on any
Anywhere,
host.
yeah.
It's not in where the application is running in the same
N-
host.
not necessarily. Again, if you work on the architecture, you will have a better clarification. Agent you can run at one place, collect from the 10 different places. So I'll show you some of the demo for that, then you will have a more visibility on this.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so yes, this Datadog is providing a functionality which you need it. And one of the interesting thing which is easy to use, that means you will start using the agent in some time. Trust me on that. The agent is very easy to use it. And when I'll teach you integrations also, lots of integrations are available, and that too also on few click, and you will do it yourself also. Dashboard, very easy to build it. An alerting system also out of the flow. I mean, very easy to do that. Now again, if you want to try to replicate the something similar, you can use a lots of open source solution and implement it, but it's going to take a lot of time. So yes, Datadog can help you everywhere in terms of application availability, application performance, application reliability, network availability, network performance, network reliability, server availability, performance, and reliability. Everywhere Datadog can help you end to end. So what to do? Datadog workflow, install the agent, set up an integration, and that's all, getting started. You have a data from the agent already, and I'll teach you that one. Now, internally, how it works. So, Datadog server. So it's a very old image actually. If you look at this, very old image. So they have some web layer, API layer, data layer, and all. And agents and see, most important for us is agent and client send the data using API because of web service, right? You have to talk through APIs only. Rest of the things they have it. So they have a backend. This is again old information. They might have changed it. So they have a backend including D3, Apache, Cassandra, Kafka, Postgres database backend. Agent is written in Go, latest one. Older agent was written in Python. So anyways, we are going to use the latest one. Okay, so in terms of feature, yes, here you have a 400. I've been talking about 600. Why? Because this slide is little odd. But if you look at this URL, you have a 600 plus built-in integration. That means agent not only get the data from the server, but it can get it that collect the data from 600 different places actually. Okay, these are the some of the view of it. So yes, feature in terms of real-time interactive dashboard, which can help you to correlate matrices, traces, logs, observability, and more for collaborative analysis. Here, unified log management, which will help you to monitor logs, matrices, request traces in one platform for full stack app visibility. Next generation APM, which will help you to monitor, troubleshoot, and optimize end-to-end application performance. Network performance monitoring, visualize traffic flow in cloud native environment. Simplified synthetic monitoring, end-to-end visibility across the stack in a single platform. RAM, real user monitoring, end-to-end visibility into the user's journey throughout the tech stack. Actionable alerting, eliminate false positive and receive actionable alerts driven by language, machine learnings, and then API support. So here, these are the things. So what we'll do, first thing, we will do the infra monitoring, then we'll do the API monitoring, then log monitoring, then we'll do the network synthetic, and then RAM, and finally alerting, and then dashboard. So these are the things which we are going to do today. I mean, next 5 days. Are you understanding, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now the question is, how do we get started? So I just said there's no server. So you are going to register an account over there. Okay, so that account you can access free of cost up to the 14 days, and then you can get it going. In terms of pricing, yeah, they have a multiple model. It's good to see the pricing on their website only, because the slides, it always keep outdated and all. So every time you have a changes. So yep, free account, pro account, free account, you have only infrastructure monitoring free, log, APM, network, synthetic, and RAM is a paid one. And node also, you can maximum manage the 5 node. Okay, and pro you have lots of things. So these are the pay as you go and create your own plan. I think you are least I mean, you have a least knowledge requirement right now, because this is can get it something somewhere when you are doing architecting and stuff like that. So yeah, this is the a page which you can get started with it, and so on. That's all. So now agent setup will be done. So I'll talk about this one, but let me register an account here first. So go to the datadoghq.com, and here you have a get started free. Now guys, all of you see my screen, right?
Yes, Rajesh.
Yes.
Yeah. So this 14 days trial period, you can register with anything. Now guys, request you to go for US1. So what is this? So this is where your data will be stored. If you want to store in USA, Europe and Japan, we don't have Asia, Indian region here. So if you want to store in USA or Europe, you can do this one. So I will request you go for US1. Why? The reason is, if you go for US1, agent default set region is US1. So you don't have to change it, because I don't want to complicate your learning process right now. It should be easy, smoothing flow. So go for the US1. By default, it will come US5, mind it. Okay. And after that, your email ID. So give any email ID which you wanted. So for example, 2029. I'm using one of my email ID, and Rajesh Kumar, company DevOps school, password and phone number, and sign up. That's all. So now you have, okay, sorry, this is a problem. The problem is this account got expired. Okay, older account actually. So, and I was logged in actually. Okay, so here I have to register one more time. So just give me 2 seconds. Login. No. So I have to use one more time. Rajesh Kumar, DevOps School, sign up 29. Yeah. So after registration, you will get something like this. This is just for their knowledge purpose. You can select some of them if you like it, or leave it and give something and then next. And this is the agent setup. So this we need to discuss actually. What is agent and all we need to discuss. So guys, so far what I try to help you to understand, I try to help you to understand that what is Datadog and how can you use it, what are the services it provides, and some of the major features which you have. Any questions so far, all of you?
If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video.
Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest.
Thanks for watching.